Hey, it's Mark A Squared. So last weekend I did a little short video about the Jimmy Long's picks, covert instrument, turners, and stuff that I had received. And I'd mentioned that I was going to be progressive pinning this American Lock 1100 for my green belt. American Lock 1100. And here's the key. You can see the number there. See the cut here. I've tried picking it a million times. I don't understand what's in here. So according to what I understand is I'm to take it apart, lay it all out and figure out what's in there, and then put like 2 pins in, 2 stacks of pins, put it all back together, and then learn to pick just those 2 pins. When I've got that consistently, then I'll add the maybe the next 2 or maybe 1 more. Etc. Progressive pin, right? So that's what I'm going to do today is I'm going to open this up. I can't pick it open. I've tried a million times. I know I can't. So I'm going to use the key. I'm going to open it up, going to take it apart, spread it all out here. I got a shim ready to go. But the reason I didn't do it over the weekend like I was promising was that I realized that my Schlage followers and stuff don't work with this smaller cylinder. I needed to get a new piece. So that arrived today, and here's my new follower for the American lock sizes. So I've got that ready. I've got a shim to shim up the top pins when I'm getting ready to take that apart. In any case, instead of just standing here talking about it, let's do it. So I've got to open this up first. And then in there, this is not a key retaining lock, so I can just take that apart. I can set that aside for now. Screwdriver down the gullet here, holding with my pinky and my ring finger on the bottom to the opposite of this screw, so that right there, so that it didn't fall out. And in fact, it feels like I didn't open it enough. There we go. Okay, so I'll take that. I'll just put pieces in there. See, so this is a screws through there just to this, right, which is tensioned in there, holding a plate, which is, this is the lock itself, the mechanism itself. We've seen these similar on my channel before. Just getting I'm trying not to hit tapping for focus, so I'm trying to let it do its thing this time, to let it focus when it needs to, where and when it needs to focus. In any case, you put your key in, you turn, put your key in, you turn the lock, it engages this mechanism here with that mechanism in there, and pop, whiz bang boom, it opens up. I'm not going to disassemble the whole. There's a way you can make it so that it releases the shackle and all that. Just not going to bother with that today. It's not the goal. But let's see. I'm going to put the key in just to prevent any kind of spillage across the backside there. I know I've got a pin on here I need to get off. I need to get a tool for removing these that is better than just like using my screwdriver, but I'll just use the screwdriver. Take just a moment here. Come on, you bugger. It's coming. Just bad angle. Let's see here. I'm also trying to not let the pins, if I turn it upside down, the key pins can fall right out of here, and that's also not something I want to happen today either. There we go. I got it now. So I'll put that in there as well. Okay, so I'm going to turn it part way. I'm going to get my shim. So shims are an interesting thing. Very thin little piece of metal. And where that comes from, 2 of them come with every DVD. They're a part of the security mechanism for the DVDs when they're in the stores. There's a little black strip inside them that it has these 2 little metal things, I guess, detector or whatever, detects them. I'm babbling because I'm trying to do this without fucking it up the first time. Let's see. It's sliding. I can feel it sliding. I'm going to use these tweezers to encourage it along a little bit at a time here. I'm trying to... So part of the thing is that, oh, see, it has so much tolerance. Like tight tolerance here for the keyway. And I think, yeah, because the other way has this, that warding in the way, so I can't put it in there. Let's see. That's it. It's going to have to go in this way if it's going to go in at all. Let me see. I was going to hold that for a second. Okay, just like so. I don't know that I 100% need it, but it just seems like the safe way to do this, you know? I'm not going to dick with it for more than a minute or two here, because there it goes, there it goes, there it goes, there it goes. Just had to get it underneath that pin. Or the pins, I should say. And I don't know if I were to turn this true, yes, true, if that'll help me get this through. Feels like it actually might. There's less for it to resist, you know. In any case, I have the first couple there shimmed. And as I move this back, I will, let's see, I want it this way. I'm going to take this guy here, put him underneath that. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to follow that through. I'm just going to do it. Ooh, doggy. Okay. Set that down. There's the key pins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. They're actually color coded. I could see that. I don't know if they show. Yeah, you could see they're color coded here. So that's interesting. Let me see here. Let's just set this up here. I'm just going to put them along here, I guess. Let's see. For key 1. Oh, shoot. I just tipped both pins. Let's see. So the longer one is the pin 2. This is going to be pin 2. Okay. So this little guy here, I don't see any serrations or anything, but this is a key pin with serrations on slot 2. Interesting. Slot 3. Come on, just knock out, you little bugger. You know what I could also do is this. If I can get him to pop. I just want him to drop. Okay, 3. It's also a really short pin, even shorter than that one. Okay, I could have guessed that from the numbers, but okay, so that's serrated. I saw it. And lastly, which kind of just fell over to the side. Let's see here. I have them in the right orientation. Let's see here. I also don't need to get my face into the shot here. Let's see, downwards with the little bump is downwards so that's where the key would glide across. I'm just going to turn that way. Like so. Okay. This is the back of the lock. Remember, because the shim went in there. I can take that out now. Let's see, so from the front, this is the part that always starts to get me a little bit concerned because things start popping up. Okay. I do have these other tweezers, but I'm going to try and do it with these. Okay. So I've got a I'm going to be able to get it to focus. Sorry for the cat damaged hands. I will show off the pins later. Okay, so far it's been 2 serrated, like fully serrated They might even be serrated barrels. I haven't taken a hot minute to go look at them yet. Okay, same thing, serrated. Not a same kind, but we'll see here. Oh, two things just popped up. Okay, the one of them was a spring, and the other one was a pin. So I think this one might have had extra tension behind it, maybe. Fourth one, and it is the same kind of serrated thing there going on. And the fifth one is a spool. Okay, fifth one is a spool, and I don't think there was a sixth one. Nope, I should have remembered that. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, for the springs, I'm just going to tilt this over, tip it out. Should be 5 altogether. By the way, new pinning tray. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. Which has, it's all wood. I ordered a new, when I ordered this guy, this follower, it actually comes as a set, nested set of followers. This is being the smallest one I'm using currently. LearnLockPicking.com, I think is where I got it. This one and the tray at the same time, because I was like, if I'm ordering one thing, I'm going to not pay extra postage in any regard. This guy's empty. I'm looking to see if I could see anything down in there. Does not look like there's any like serrations. Yeah, I don't feel like any milling or anything done inside the key pin chamber there is what I'm trying to spit out. And back of the lock is over here with the, this is the front with the indent because that's where the thing goes. Okay, so what do we got here? Let's see. Very, very, very carefully so they don't rub on the floor. So, pin 1 through pin 5 for the heights. You can see it looks like 2 or maybe 3 of them have serrations. Maybe only pins 2 and 4 do. Maybe, but then the security pins up here, serrated, 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 and now that I see them, they all look exactly the same, and then a spool at the end. So what I'm going to do is, with that bit done, I am going to then reassemble the first couple of pins, right? I have a digital record here of what was where, so all these extra spools, I should say serrated pins, and then the spool at the end, the last 3, I should say, are going into a container, which I forgot to get out. Let me get that out, and because my cat enjoys eating these, or chasing them around the container, because it nice clear plastic little thing, so he's a maniac, but that's okay. So let's see, I'm going to put everything 3 through 5 into this little jar here so that they don't go astray. And the next video will be me picking this. See, that's the thing that I just dropped it somewhere. I heard it go clickety-clack. I'm going to have to turn off the video to retrieve it, but in the meantime, I want to get the rest of these into here. Shit, I knew that was going to happen. Just slipped right out. Okay, let's see. I'm not sure where I heard it land. I think if it went behind the computer, I'm fucked. And I think it might have stopped. It did. It stopped right there. I see it. And we'll keep rolling because, well, that's just real freaking life, isn't it? Let's see. Hopefully that... Yeah, it doesn't shut down. Okay, cool. Okay, so I've got... This whole process always makes me nervous with pins flying everywhere, the possibility of cats joining us in the pinning environment, etc. I'm fixing up my basement work area to be a better place to do this where they won't be able to disturb. In any case, we'll be back to these when we get back to those. In the meantime, putting those away in a little case over here. In the meantime, I am going to probably have a conniption over here with all the little pieces going on. Let's see. So I won't need, well, I might need a shim. I'm just going to keep it off here on the side. because if I need it when I'm doing the closing here, I need it when I'm doing the closing. But for now, this guy, let me see here. So pin 1. Pin 1 looks like that, and minus the cat here. Okay, so that's going to go pin 1. Yeah, right there. Pin 1, first hole. Pin 2, let me set this down in the little tray that's provided for it and be all cool. Look at me go. Look at me go. I'm going to leave the key in. That's probably not the best way to do it, but I'm trying to, yeah, anyway. And then we've got pin 2 is serrated. So that's kind of interesting. That's new to me, is a key pin that has serrations on it. So then what I need to do, I'll leave that sitting there for when I need to put it in here in a minute. I need to prep this. Let's see, I'm going to do the first 2 chambers. So this one and this one, but I mean down in here, right? So let's see, can I see? 1 and 2. Those are the holes that I'm going to fill with these pins. Springs first. Let's see. So I'm going to do the springs first before I pull out the other gizmo. Put the follower in, because sometimes I just, other than chasing it all around left field here, because I just tuck that little bad dog and see it just fell right through my fingers. They're generous with the American. It seemed like I couldn't even see him in there till I got till chamber 4, and then it was like sproing. It didn't look any longer, so I don't know if there's something up with that or what. But when I go to rebuild chambers 3 and 4, or chamber 4 in particular, I'll take a look and I'll see if there is something that like, is one of the springs any longer, and if it is, I'll put it into the chamber 4 there. Come on, you mother. Okay, so those are in there. Whoo, doggy. Okay, so let's see. I want to follow this part of the pipe out. So let's see. Or that's going to be, chased by this guy here, right? So I'm going to do that. I'm going to back it out enough to get to chamber 2. Trying to tension it enough with the, the back, from the back end, so that I can, trying to get some light down in there. There's no real light in this environment, I'm sorry. Well, let's see, chamber 2 first. It does not look like it is weird in any way, so I'm just going to, whichever orientation. Whoa. And it took a flight. Yeah, that's going to be the problem with a hollow tube as well. I don't know where the hell it went. Motherfuck. That's the problem too, is, I found it. Okay. Not magnetic, right? My goodness. It's a freaking adventure. Okay, hold on, I need to clean this off now because it's seen combat. Let's see. Now I'm just getting my eyeballs on it without being all delicate. It is really just a freaking serrated, up one side and down the other. So there's nothing, like no orientation to it, right? Okay, that pin's in there. I'm going to push this down, slide this up at the same time, revealing one hole remaining. That's what she said. Same thing here, I think, as far as the number of lines and where they are look the same to me, so that's going to go in here. Okay, it's balancing in there. Motherfucker, it did the same damn thing. What I need is something on the back side. Oh, yeah, That's going to be fun. I found it, luckily. But I think I lost a spring. For Pete's sake. For Pete's sake. For Pete's sake. Okay, let me look here. Hold on. Let's make sure that it's not in there first. See, every single time there has to be a disaster. It's in there. Okay, fine. Fuck. Again, this is not a children's channel. If nothing else, for all the frustration. Don't do this to your children. Am I going in the right spot? Yes. Okay. Up the hole. You know what? I'm going to be right back. Do I have any? So the pin don't go flying. If it rolls through, problem is these guys are all hollow. So it's just shooting out, and it's like shooting off into the nether reaches here in my condo. But it won't now. It'll get trapped by the paper. I might have to readjust the paper in there. But what I probably should have done was put it on this side. But that's okay too. We'll learn. Okay, let's see. Do this right the first time. I don't care if you can see in the camera or not. That's not the point. Well, it is the point, is to show it, but... Okay, that's in there. Push that down, push that up. And that one there. Okay, so I just need to be careful, because what happened was my finger slid, took the follower with it behind, and just pulled everything out. It's in there. Trying to be dynamic with these tweezers too. Okay, everything's in there. Just the two chambers, so I don't have to be all spastic and pin everything up right now. My goodness, that was 22 minutes and 30 seconds so far. Okay, so what I need to do now is take that, use it to push this back through in such a way that none of my pins are going to fall through in any freaking orientation here, right? So let's see, I think this works. No, that's going to catch that. See, there's a lip right there. Okay, that's what I need to, I do need this guy. Need the strip in there to bridge that gap while it jumps over, you know, I'll take the key out. I think that's fine as long as I'm safe, because there's a ridge right here that I need to compensate for. And let's see. I'm just going to slide this down, wrap this around, hold it in place, and shove this up. That worked. Okay, good deal. Look at that. I'm going to do it again just to make this much use of this strip as I've got, and then I'll show what I've got going on. So what I did was, that was really a pretty good idea, actually. I exposed tubing, held the strip against the tubing, and then just slid the whole damn thing down, right? So that's going to hopefully cover those two little holes there. Now I've got my hand swapped around. Let me swap this back around. Okay, so my two key pins are right there. I'm going to do this, come in underneath that shim. It's all lined up. Shove that motherfucker home. I kind of got that little crinkled up, but I don't give a shit. Lock, and it's locked. Okay. It's good. It's two pins, it's locked, and the key should still open it. Yeah, good deal. I need to be, oh, see, I just fucked that up, didn't I? Oh, shit. What am I going to do now? What I'm going to do is... God damn it. Of course I had to screw it up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. That didn't do it. Okay, I was hoping to... Because what happened now is the second pin has fallen down into the keyholes. What I can do is... I don't fucking know. I could put the shit back in. No, because I'm not gonna be able to get it past that pin. Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna pull this key because it's letting me pull the key. So I'm gonna pull the key as much as it can. Then I could push from below. Kind of ghetto, but I could do this. No, I can't. Yes, I can. I could do it with this. Come on. I see. Could have swore I was going to do it. Maybe, I guess not. Well, did I fuck up my lock? I guess I fucked up my lock. Okay, I'm going to just pull this key again, because I can. That drops down, right? Good. And let's see what I can do here. Gotta make it so I can get some movement. Motherfucker. So close and yet so fucking far. I think I was on the right idea with the bumping it to like force it down, but I'm not sure what the hell. This is just highly frustrating. Should be able to do this. Because I can't get it to move in either direction. That's the problem. It's seized up. Not seized up because there's still movement. It's only pinned in place. But if I could first one down because that's fine. I can feel things moving around, but I can't seem to. Same problem I had when I had all the pins in it. I couldn't fucking pick it, so I still can't pick it. Even which is 2 and the 1. Let's see. What's probably happening is, well, either pin 1 is falling into pin chamber 2, or pin chamber. There is no pin 3, so that's got to be what's going on. Or pin 2 could be in chamber 3. I guess I do have 2 pins in there. I lucked out. I so fucking lucked out. I don't know if it's gonna work now. I'm gonna try the key. It just sort of slipped together. Yeah, see, the key does not function, so it's not proper. Something's in the wrong hole, is what was said. So I need to take it all apart, put it all back together, and I will. That's 32 minutes already. These long ass videos take forever to upload. Okay, I've got to take it all the fuck apart because otherwise I don't know that I'm going to catch what is wrong, you know? Let's see. I'm just going to put that all the way in as far as that'll go. Actually, I can't open it just yet, can I? Because now it's locked again. Can I shim it open? Well, I'm going to leave the shim in there because now I've got to actually pick this open to be able to turn this thing because the key won't turn it now. So let's see. But at least it's recoverable now. What I'm really hoping is that the whole fucking thing doesn't go flying apart the minute I pick it as well. If nothing else, here's me trying to pick these 2 pins, right? Except for I don't know what the hell's going on. I might have fucked it up with the pins in the wrong chamber deal. And if I thought about it, as soon as it slipped in, I should not have locked it closed. But kind of learn what you do, you know. These cores are $10 each, so I really don't want to like ruin it entirely. These the whole mechanism I'm holding here. Y'all get to see my stupid way of doing this because I'm left-handed. all the keyways are a little weird for me when I hold it the way I gotta do it to get any kind of tension at all going on there. I can't tell what the hell's going on actually. There it goes. Okay, so I've got it open. I don't know what the fuck is going on here. So let me see. Okay, I've got it this far. I ought to... I don't want to turn it too far because then I will definitely lose all my pins. Okay, let's see now. Am I upside down? I'm upside down, so my key pins will be facing up. And these guys, I got it in there and following. Yeah, I lost. So what the fuck was I picking? I think I pushed everything up into the... Yeah, because there's no key pins. There's no key pins anymore. They're all up inside the chamber, I'm assuming. I am missing a pin. It's over here. Okay, so let's see. Well, that was fucking ridiculous. Pardon my French, but I just get so bent out of shape with this stuff. Let's see. So luckily I have the key, so I know that it's a short and then a long, a 2 then a 4. So the 2 and then the 4. The serrations are going to be towards the shear line. What didn't come out was any springs. Oh yeah, there they are. Okay, phew. So that's 38 minutes. I'm just going to let it go and just upload it overnight because this is the frustration that I'm going to go through every single time I have to take it apart and add another pin or 2 or 3 or whatever the hell I'm going to do. I have to deal with this. And so I'm going to get good at it. Right? That's the deal, is that it's hard now and I can't seem to get it without getting all flustered and bent out of shape. And that's what I need to get over if I'm going to be able to do this in any kind of a decent way. And that just kind of flew out of my grasp and disappeared. And so I just dumped it because I couldn't tell if it actually went into the chamber or not. But let's see, I'm just going to put my finger back there to prevent it from going any further. And as I start to tilt it, the side kind of grabs it and then it falls. I know you can't see anything, I'm sorry. That went down the first hole, or second hole, I should say. This one's going to go down the first hole. I realized that I put them in the wrong order, but the way I dumped them, there's no freaking way I know what's what anyways. I'm having a hard time getting this guy into my tweezer. For Pete's sake. Okay, they're in there. I don't give a shit. Top pins go in the top, bottom pins go over here. I'm like, what am I even doing anymore? I don't have a clue. Come around this way. See, I knew it was gonna come in handy to have that back there. Not sure if I grabbed any of the mat when I did that. Come on, drop straight, you pig. There we go. Down, I say. Okay. And this one goes here. I push it, and I say good, fine, dandy. This time, I'm gonna try to be much more freaking careful and figure out what the hell I did wrong in the first place. I don't have a key in here, but that's okay. I know which ones go with which. Good. Stay down there, Maggie. Oh, my girl cat is threatening to come up. No. We'll have other video of the cat when I don't have delicate pins and shit laying all over the place, right? She's not happy about this situation either, but that's okay. Whatever reason, I've had a hard time getting into that. There we go. Okay, and then the second one goes right here. Okay, we're gonna try this again. Make some space there. Hold that there. Get it under the pins that exist. There we go. And just slide her on down. Right. Make sure it stays where the pins are, which is this post here. Excuse me. Okay. What I'm going to do is move this down such that I don't line up any extra holes with things that it should not be lined up with. Just go all the way like that. Pull that out. Turn this. Test this. It works. Carefully pull this out. Flip back over. Get my little pin. Seal this bad dog off before it falls off. Okay. So. Yeah, it's always a heart attack, but there you go, right? It's repinned. Now let's put it back in a lock. It goes like, let's see. And this is the locked position, so it goes here, and it goes there. And then this plate goes back on here. I'm not going to screw it all down yet because I'm going to make sure that it actually engages. Okay, that works. It locks. Solid. Sometimes you can get that in backwards or upside down. Not connected to the mechanism properly, is I guess what I'm trying to say, right? So then I can flip that over, drop this down here, screw it tight. Not overly tight, but tight, right? Okay, here we go. Some tears, but not too bad. We saw me pick a thing that wasn't a real lock, right? We saw that the key pins and everything had fallen up into the pin chambers. So, still don't know what I'm doing here, so I'll have to, I don't know that I'm going to be able to get it just like this off of, let's see. Yeah. Okay, cool. That's a lot easier to pick now. So I'm going to memorize and get into that and explore it, and then make another video with 3 and maybe 3 and 4 to get 2 of them out of the way again at the same time. But I need to play with this and figure out what I got now, but I did just pick it after the switch there. I enjoy, since I was a kid, I've taken things apart, right? Traditionally, I've had a problem getting them back together. So this is kind of cool that it is all coming back together and things start to function and I start to understand what I'm doing. But I figured while I had this out and still a few minutes left before, I mean, why not? It's already 45 minutes long. I would just show off again this beautiful set of Jimmy Long picks in this Peterson case that I really love. Got to see about getting something to get the glue off here. There's a little, looks like a splooge mark, but it's really just glue from when it was seamed up or whatever, right? But yeah, I love the quality. I love the smell of the leather. I wish I could take off the logo, but we are what we are. In any case, beautiful picks. I do have the tensioners, Jimmy Long's tensioners over here, and then Covert Instruments tensioners over here, just so that I've got a set of goodies there. In any case, that's that. American Lock 1100 will be picked for my green belt progressively. Lab wooden pinning tray did its job today. As I said, I pulled this out of a DVD safety tag, so it's still usable again, and I've got a million DVDs because I'm a 90s kid, or was not 90s, I was an adult in the 90s. Got plenty of DVDs, let's put it that way. Let's take this out of there. It did its job, but I'll take care of that later. This is a cool device as well with these followers, so like Schlage, I think, not sure, American Lock, and you put them all together like this. And I'm not sure if the main tube is a follower for some size as well. I'm not sure. It might be. Stick them in there and yoink, there you go. Always very happy with my lock picking purchases as far as that stuff goes. In any case, we will see, it is kind of cockeyed in there. Oh, actually, did I not? Okay, so I didn't actually, I might have bricked it again. No, well, I have to figure out what the hell I'm going to do now. I think I might have screwed it up because I didn't turn it back the other way. It's actually 180 degrees now. Marky squared out.